That's okay, that's okay.
Take your time.
Please remain standing for the invocation by Ms. Giselle Gittins.
Majesty of heaven, we approach your most august presence, thanking you for life, health, and strength. Lord, you would have been with us for the duration of this Student Internship Program 2025, and you would have guided us safely and successfully to a wonderful closing. As we go through today's proceedings, we ask that your presence remain with us. Even as our students depart, let not your spirit depart from them. Continue to keep us united as an organization so that we'll continue doing great and miraculous things in your name. Is our prayer with thanksgiving. Amen.
Thank you, Giselle. You may have your seats. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, colleagues, and most importantly, our interns. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the closing ceremony of the Tobago Regional Health Authority Student Internship Program 2025. Today, we gather not only to mark the end of this journey, but also to celebrate the accomplishments of our interns who have walked this path with discipline, determination, and passion. Our theme, Empowering Our Youth to Become Future Leaders, speaks directly to the heart of this occasion. Throughout this internship, our interns, have gained knowledge, skills, and experiences that will serve as the foundation for your future roles as professionals and as leaders. This program was designed not just to teach, but to empower, to help you see the potential within yourselves and to step forward with confidence. As we reflect on this achievement, let us celebrate your growth, thank those who guided you along the way, and look with optimism to the future you are being prepared to shape. Once again, welcome to all, and thank you for joining us in this celebration. Allow me to acknowledge Assemblyman Dr. Faith Brebner, Deputy Chief Secretary and Secretary of the Division of Health, Wellness, and Social Protection, Mr. Jason Nances, Advisor to the Secretary of Health, Wellness, and Social Protection, Mr. McCasey Prince Martin, Director, TRHA Board of Directors, and other directors, Mr. Kevin Ben, Acting Human Resource Manager, other executive managers of the TRHA, members of staff of the TRHA and the Division of Health, Wellness, and Social Protection, members of the 2025 TRHA Internship Committee, interns of the 2025 Internship Committee, members of the media. We now invite Mr. Kevin Ben to give greetings on behalf of the Chief Executive Officer. I do apologize for his absence.
Good morning, everyone.
Testing one. How are we feeling this morning? Nice. So let me just take this time to apologize on behalf of the Chief Executive Officer. He could not have been here this morning, and he asked me to stand in for him, which I reluctantly accepted. But I'm here to stand in for him, which I reluctantly accepted. But I'm happy to be here with you for our summer internship program. I must say congratulations to each of our interns for their dedication, energy, and all that they would have brought with them and that they would leave with when they leave this program. You not only gained experience, but also contributed meaningfully to the Tobago Regional Health Authority during your time as an intern. You embraced challenges, asked the right questions, and added real value to the team at the Tobago Regional Health Authority. This program reflects the TRHA's commitment in investing in our young people. It is not just a summer activity, but a part of building the next generation of healthcare leaders, administrators, and professionals. Let me also take this opportunity to recognize all the persons that would have assisted us with this program. Our mentors, our supervisors, our managers, all that played an integral role in delivering the curriculum that we had for our interns. Thank you very much. Your support and willingness to share your knowledge made the program a success. Interns, take the lessons you have learned: teamwork, responsibility, resilience, service, and carry them forward with you wherever you go. Whether you return to the TRHA, and we do hope that you return to the TRHA so we could get some return on our investment. So whether you return to the TRHA, this experience you have gained would be a foundation for you. Again, on behalf of the Chief Executive Officer, we want to congratulate the TRHA team for a program well executed, and we want to say thank you again for your hard work in delivering this program. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin Ben. Let's give him another round of applause. Let us welcome to the podium someone that is no stranger to this internship program, one of our directors, the most popular one in the internship, I might say, Mr. Macasey Prince Martin, bringing greetings on behalf of the Board of Directors.
The TRHA program, one of the opportunities in my life that has assisted in the maturity of self. It provided me with a network of informed individuals and resources that helped me navigate life after school. The TRHA internship allowed me to discover my worth and that I, small me, could be an impact in society. That's a quote from Ms. Jaylene Jennings, cohort 2024. My time as an intern was dynamic, exciting, and educational. I was exposed to leading projects, resolving workplace conflicts, and navigating the real world of work. This helped me to open my mind to the reality that every single employee is important, and that performing your role meaningfully benefits everyone. The internship is of high importance as it helped me to bridge the gap between school and professional life. That was a quote from Mr. Anthony Archer, cohort 2023. If anyone has ever questioned the importance of the TRHA internship, copy and paste, like and share these testimonials, and tell them, talk now. Madam Deputy Chief Secretary and Secretary for the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, Mr. Jason Nancis, your kind advisor, directors present, Mr. Kevin Ben, executive managers, managers of the Division of Health and TRHA, members of the 2025 internship contingent, members of the media. By way of introduction, my name is Makesi Prince Martin, and I serve as director with responsibilities for research, project, and operations management on the Tobago Regional Health Authority's Board of Directors. I am here to bring greetings on behalf of the board. Now, why did I begin this speech with the voices of the interns instead of the usual protocol that you would expect from a function such as this fine one? It is because their words form the substance of the program and stand as evidence of its performance and its value. Their voices are the proof of impact, the truth, and the reason why we as leaders continue on this mission. I recall in a board meeting, before the actual board meeting started, our chairman, Ms. Chrislyn Moore, shared testimonials she received from parents of past TRHA interns. They said that the internship helped them refine their academic direction and led to complete transformations in character. Equitable quality education has now committed for the third consecutive year to this noble undertaking. This internship was TRHA's investment, not just in young people, not just in Tobago, but in TRHA's own future. Now, hear this. This internship is scheduled annually for July, August. But as early as last year, December, in the Tobago Day operations in Boko facility, when TRHA and the Division of Health won the tug-of-war competition, members of the public were already asking me about the 2025 internship. And mere days after the application portal was open, we received near 500 applications. And this speaks volumes. It shows an overwhelming demand and the undeniable prestige of the TRHA internship program. It is also a clarion call for the private sector. Our youths need you to step in and to step up. You need to play a greater role in training our young people, as succession planning cannot be left up to chance. Every Friday, our interns engaged in capacity building sessions. Now I need my water for this part of the speech. Mr. Ben, can you just pass my water, please? Thank you. Every Friday, our interns engaged in capacity building sessions. And it was an honor for me to co-facilitate a one-day leadership seminar with our line secretary and deputy chief secretary, Dr. Brebner. And Dr. Brebner, I'm speaking to you, so I'm maintaining eye contact now. Dr. Brebner, you did not just sit behind a desk and stamp and sign and point fingers. You answered the call. You came to the forefront and facilitated our training on women in leadership. It was truly insightful, informative, and empowering to every woman who shared this space. Madam Secretary, I acknowledge you, and I thank you for your continued investment in young people. You have invested in these interns the same way you have invested in the youths of Glamorgan Belgarden. And you have invested in them the same way you have invested in me. I thank you. In this leadership seminar, 2 experiences stood out. The first was the I Release You segment. Interns were asked to conduct a personal SWOT analysis, identify their weaknesses and threats, write them on paper, and fold that paper into an airplane. Do you all remember? Together, we released their control over us in prayer and affirmation. It was fun, but it was a deeply reverent moment. Many interns later confessed that they had never spoken about their weaknesses out loud. They said that their vulnerabilities had often been used against them, weaponized and used against them, but not in this internship. They learned that threats could easily be reframed into opportunities, and they learned that they were not alone in their struggles. With a simple paper aeroplane, we released fear, self-sabotage, self-hate, self-limitation, self-condemnation, self-blame, self-pity, and self-doubt. It was transformational. The second most impactful moment for me was recognizing leadership potential. And I take a sip. Let me repeat. The second most defining moment for me in this internship came in recognizing leadership potential. Among our interns, one young man stood out to the team, Mr. Ronald Baptiste. Ronald, please stand. Though Ronald was not an assigned team lead, he naturally took charge when needed. He showed empathy, support, and he cared for his peers. He articulated his ideas clearly and with confidence. Lift yourself higher to create change, not just for you, but for persons in your space and in your community. You are not your mistakes. Mistakes are teachers. They shape you. They do not confine you. Interns, the world is your stage, and I invite you to play it with courage, with passion, with confidence, and with excellence. Yes, people may be unforgiving. They may remind you of where you have fallen, but interns, you need to forgive yourself. Release the past, take the lessons, and grow. True strength is not found in never stumbling, but in rising after every single time that you have fallen. And interns, hear me clearly. I'm speaking to all of you. And I'm also speaking to Tobago. Never feel as if you do not belong. You belong in every room that God has opened for you. And if God has not opened that room as yet, then understand this. You carry the skills in your hands, enough brilliance in your minds, enough strength in your spirit to build your own door, to build your own room, and to build your own table. I want you all to stand, please. Miss Janelle Kennedy. Miss Carlita Stewart. Miss Ayana Phillips. Mr. Jabari Saunders, Miss Trishelle Charles, Miss Jamilia Balboza and Nicole Balize, Miss Latoya Ferbally, Miss Simabu from Procurement, Miss Simone and Miss Anne-Marie from Education, Mr. Matthew and his entire team from the Kitchen Department, and last but not least, Miss Alison Rambaran Andrews. As I have the stand, I also want to thank my CEO, Mr. Delmon Baker, and our secretary.
Prince, that was an emotional delivery. And you know, sometimes you hear somebody speaking and a song comes to mind, and this India Arie song that says, I am not my hair, I am not this skin, I am not your expectations of me. Give the director another round of applause. We are going to pause from the speeches to have a little entertainment. This is a speech presentation by Ms. Ajana Richards and Mr. Kyle Lincoln, Student Interns 2025.
Testing.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Sorry. Allow me to acknowledge all protocol. So, Assemblyman Dr. Faith Bremner, Deputy Chief Secretary and Secretary of the Division of Health, Wellness and Protection, Mr. Jason Nancis, Advisor to the Secretary of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, Mrs. Danik Jerry, Deputy Chairman, Tobago Regional Health Authority Board of Directors, Mr. Macasey Prince Martin, Director of the TRHA Board of Directors. Other members of the TRHA Board of Directors, Mr. Kevin Ben, Acting Human Resource Manager, Executive Managers of the TRHA, members of staff of the TRHA, members of the 2025 TRHA Internship Committee, interns of the 2025 TRHA Internship Program, and members of the media, we welcome you.
Good morning again. I am Ariana Richards.
I am Kyle Lincoln, and we are a part of... You satisfied with that?
No, I'm not.
And we are a part of...
One more time, one more time. And we are a part of... We're going to let them slide.
Right. As we come to the end of the year's TRHA Internship Program, it is our distinct honor to deliver the expression of gratitude on behalf of the 2025 Internship Cohort.
First and foremost, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the TRHA Internship Program Organizing Committee for giving us this wonderful opportunity.
Your tireless efforts in planning, guiding, and supporting us throughout this journey have made this internship not just an academic exercise, but a truly transformative experience.
Your vision, commitment, and meticulous planning have created a program that has not only provided us with knowledge and experience, but has also shaped us into more capable and confident professionals.
To our mentors and supervisors, we are truly indebted. Your guidance, patience, and encouragement have been invaluable.
You challenge us to think critically, work diligently, and aspire to excellence. The lessons you have taught us would not only, my bad, you have challenged us to think critically, work diligently, and aspire to excellence. The lessons you have imparted will continue to influence us long after we leave these halls.
We also wish to acknowledge our fellow interns. Together, we have built a spirit of camaraderie, teamwork that made this journey so much more meaningful. The friendships and professional bonds forged here are gifts we will carry into the future.
Kyle, I remember screaming at the top of my lungs when Director McCasey came. You remember what we were saying? I wonder if the interns remember what we were saying. Like they forget. I wonder if the interns remember what we were saying.
At that moment, a lot of us released self-doubt, questions only time and experience could answer.
To my fellow interns, it has been a privilege to learn.
Questions only time and
it has been a privilege alongside dedicated.
Together, we faced challenges, celebrated victories, and built memories that we will carry with us long after this program ends.
Finally, to everyone, the TRHA leadership, staff, facilitators, and supporters who played a role, whether seen or unseen, in the success of this program, we thank you.
Your dedication has left a lasting mark on our lives and our careers. As we leave here today, we do so with renewed determination to carry forward the values we have learned, to contribute positively to our communities, and to honor the trust that TRHA has placed in us.
May this program continue to inspire future interns, shaping generations of professionals who will make a difference.
On behalf of all the interns, we extend our warmest appreciation. Thank you for believing in us, investing in us, and guiding us. We thank you.
It did more than just give you, what was the thing we were talking about at the beginning? The stipend? Yeah. It did more than just give you those things. But what it gave you are experiences and lessons and a glimpse into the real world of healthcare. When I thought about what I would say today, I kind of decided that I would not do the whole long, boring thing. I kind of find that the day when I talk first, and she's shaking her head telling me yes. The day, the first day when I spoke, I kind of talked too long, so we ain't doing no whole long talk thing, right? I want to leave you all today with 3 important messages. How many? 3. And we're doing this as I'm putting on the teacher hat, right? So I'll be asking questions. At the end, I expect somebody to tell me what the 3 are. You will get, well, you may get a prize. Or not. But only 3 things. The first thing I want to talk about is the fact that this experience is supposed to guide you. You all have been here for what? What was it? 7 weeks. This experience was supposed to guide you. I know many of you did really exciting work. Many of you did paperwork. Many of you just almost helped the organization run, because I am sure if you were in medical records, they call you to behave as if you're working. And yeah. But this experience was here to guide you, to ensure that you were in a better place 7 weeks later. And here is the truth. each of you experienced this differently. So we're going to talk about how you experienced it. Some of you recognize now that the healthcare service is exactly where you want to be. How many of you have that experience? Yeah, put the hand up high, man. Put them up high, put them up high, put them up high. Okay, most of you. Good, good. Some of you recognize now that you know for a fact, that all you want nothing to do with healthcare after today. How many of you? You could pop your hand. Put it up high. Listen. Put it up very, very high. After today, you don't want to see the halls of TRHA unless you're sick and have to come to the hospital or health center, unless you're bringing mommy or daddy and you have to come. You don't want to do nothing pertaining to this ever again. Put up your hand. Yeah, put it up, brave. Very well. And some of you are now recognizing that even though when we talk about healthcare, the first thing that comes to our head is doctor or nurse, you now realize that there are a host of other areas that are important to making our healthcare system work. So we have the lab techs, we have the IT specialists, we have the medical engineers, we have the dietitians, we have the psychologists, we have the administrators, we have the communicators, we have the sanitation workers, we have all of these people who, if they don't do their jobs, this thing does not work. So my challenge to you is this: to truly allow this experience to guide you. Don't ignore the lessons that you got. Don't. But allow them to help you reveal what your true interests are, what your true skills are, and what your passions really are. Because as much as I think it was Director Martin said, that we have invested in you and we want you to come back and return that investment, we don't want you if you come into our work that you don't like. Plain talk, bad manners. So this internship would allow you to determine whether this is the route that you needed to go. And I am looking at some of the managers and I'm they're probably thinking they wish they had the internship or they wouldn't have been in the position them that they're in now. I'm not talking to you, Mr. Ben. But I am encouraging you to allow this internship to guide you. It isn't just about confirming what you want to do. It is allowing you to discover what you don't want to do. So that is point one. What was it? Let your experience guide you. On to point two. When I did the internship training on women in leadership, I hope you remembered us talking about the fact that leadership isn't a man's thing, it isn't a woman's thing, but it is a people thing. It is a space where us, simply because we have God-given breath, we can aspire to. We spoke about equality, but more than equality, we actually spoke about responsibility. Remember that? We had some nice little back and forth. The day for the adults who were not in the room, you see that day, you all missed an amazing set of discussions. It's about being a leader. And a leader isn't just the title and the position. It's not just the patting yourself on the back and saying, yes, I have made it, now let me try to stomp on everyone else. But it's more about how you lead. And how you lead speaks to how you make decisions, and most importantly, how you treat people. Leadership is about how you treat people. And I want to keep reminding you, I said it then, I'm saying it now, and I will keep saying it. I honestly believe that there is always room at the top. Always. Some people think that success is a ladder. And if one person climbs up, it means that there is less space for the rest of us. But that is not true. Leadership is actually limitless. There is enough space at the top for every single one of us. My top may not be your top, but there is space at the top for everyone who is willing to work, who is willing to grow, and who is willing to serve. So, here is the real question. What kind of leader will you be? And I want you all to think about it. Will you be the leader who only looks out for yourself? Or will you be the kind of leader who lifts others as you rise? Because that is the hallmark of true, honest leadership. It isn't about climbing to the top, but it is about continually ensuring that you create space for others to climb with you. And as future leaders of Tobago, of the world, we need you to be that kind of leader. I nearly done, you know? I nearly done. Because that was number 2. How many I said I was doing? 3, yes. The third one is one that is kind of near and dear to me. And it is a simple reminder that no matter what, it will be okay. And I want you to say it to yourself. You could say it loud, or you could say it in your heart. It will be okay. Gentleman who played pan, you made a mistake at the beginning, but guess what? And it was okay? It will be okay. The first time I heard Director Martin give a commencement speech, he asked me, how I do? And I gave him some pointers. I said, you do good enough, but this, you know, you could. And what he did today is proof that it will be okay. At your age, I know that you would have doubts. You're probably worried about the future. You're probably worried about what is going to happen. You're probably worried about now that the stipend done, what's going to happen. I hope the stipend ain't done just yet. But based on the decisions that you make, regardless, some of it may turn out to be a little difficult. The path may not be as straight for some of us, but the bottom line is it will be okay. Even as Deputy Chief Secretary and Secretary with responsibility for health, wellness, and social protection, I get up some mornings and I wonder, oh my God, how am I going to make it through this day? Pat, particularly when the TRHA have my name calling all over the place because of whatever happening in the organization. But I have figured out that the word failure is not a bad word. And we have come from a culture that thinks of failure as a negative thing. But it is not. It actually has core functions, and those core functions are to teach you something. Those core functions are to mold you into what else you need to become. Those core functions are to ensure that you take the lesson and you run with it. And I'll give you an example. I use it all the time because I think it was one of the failures that caused me to think even more critically about this thing. In 2017, I contested the election for the first time. And in 2017, January 2017, at about 8 or so p.m. at the end of election night, I learned that I had lost the election by 5 votes. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was gut-wrenching to be so close, yet so far away. But instead of using it to cower and using it to give up, I decided that I was going to learn the important lessons from that. It taught me perseverance. It forced me to understand the electoral process. I'm glad my advisor is here because we now have this saying that the election machinery is a machine. It doesn't have feelings. He just said that when he cussing me. It have no feelings. We have to do what we have to do. And it taught me to get to the point where we can figure out how not to lose by 5, but how to win by hundreds the next time around. Don't ever think of failure as the end of the road. Think about it as a detour. Think about it as a rerouting. Think about it as course correcting. Whatever you experience in this internship, allow it to guide you, allow it to take you in the appropriate direction. And remember, the first thing I said is the appropriate direction may have been you, even though you are in the middle of doing medicine now. You realize from being in the hospital, you don't want to be around sick people. Course correct. It teaches you how to drive better. It is not final. Failure should actually be fuel that pushes you, that propels you into whatever your destiny is. So as I said, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid of the little setbacks that you might get. Trust that what? Everything is going to be okay. Say it with me. Everything is going to be okay. So to those of you who are in the graduating class, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations for getting you to this point. This is a big step into your future. Give yourselves a round of applause for getting here. To the members of the Tobago Regional Health Authority who are part of the internship committee, and I said it at the beginning, and I'm going to say it again now. I want to personally thank you for what you've been doing. Because being a part of this internship was an addition to you doing your normal, everyday, whole day work. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time and diligently working with us to invest into the future of Tobagonians. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. So as I said at the beginning, 3 points. Who could tell me what they are? Point number 1. Let your experience guide you. Give her a round of applause. Point number 2. Leadership is a people thing. Yep. Be the kind of leader that you want to have. And what was point number 3? I think we could all say it together. It will be okay. Interns, I thank you so much for coming along this ride with us. Because if each of you do what you are supposed to do, if each of you carry on your God-given talent, you are going to help us in the Tobago House of Assembly do something that people see as a huge Herculean task, but it is not. It is one that we can work towards. It is one that we can realize if each of you do what you are supposed to do. And that task is to make Tobago the greatest little island on the planet. And when you do what you have to do, and I do what I have to do, and everyone does their part, we can truly get to that status. And that is, say it with me, making Tobago the greatest little island on the planet. I thank you. And yes, I'm in a good spirit.
Give the secretary another round of applause.
Well, I don't have time for beef. Lucky for you, my friend. I ain't a good spirit. I drink in a good spirits. The vibes right up to the limits. So don't me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. Good spirit. I drink in a good spirits. The vibes ain't cars in a minute. So don't me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. My friend and them could I tell you about me. Good people is good people. We only want love and we circle. Yeah. My family could I tell you about me. Good people is good people. We only on love. Well, every man make their choices. I say we make sacrifices. We block out the noises. We have to forget the voices. One day we gon' make it. We don't have to fake it. I give you my best. I give you the chain off my neck. I give you my love and respect. But now hear the story. Is you vex with me? Like I do you something. Like I do you something. When I hear the show now, is you vex with me? Like I do the wrong thing. Like I do you something. Oh, it's a good thing. I in a good spirit. I drink in a good spirits. The vibes right up to the limits. So don't hold me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. Good spirit. I drink in a good spirits. The vibes ain't cars in a minute. So don't hold me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. My friend and them could I tell you about me. Good people is good people. We only want love in we circle. Yeah. My family could I tell you about me. Good people is good people. We only on love. I am a land force I can never do bad.
We now invite Ms. Giselle Gittins to present some tokens to our renowned facilitators.
Yes. All right, good morning again. So our internship would have not been the success it was if it was not for the assistance, the dedication, and the willingness to say yes for many of our facilitators. We had a cadre of well-researched, well-informed service providers and subject matter experts who would have shared their expertise with our interns and with the committee as well. So at this point, we want to recognize a few of them. And I'm going to be calling our interns to assist with the distribution. Mr. Karen McDougall. And I'm going to ask Nikolai Blackman to give this, Nikosi Blackman, sorry, to give this token of appreciation. Mr. Michael Stewart, and I'm going to ask Sumaya Idu to help us with the distribution. Dr. Chanel Jagannath, and I'll ask J.L. Young to do this presentation. Miss Avion Ferguson from the Business Development Unit, and I would ask Khalil Job to do this presentation. Mr. Akil Guy, also from the Business Development Unit. And I'm going to ask Joanna Hills to do this presentation. Is Dr. Okali here? I thought I saw him. Yes, tucked away in the corner. Yes, sir. So I'm going to ask soon-to-be Dr. Chad Marcel to do this presentation. We had presentations also from Director McCasey Martin. Ronel Batiste, where are you? And for the last presentation for the facilitator who was here, Dr. Faith Brebner. And I'm going to ask Ms. Zanika Morrison to do this presentation. Allow me to mention and especially thank Ms. Abini Taylor, Mr. Bob Andrews, Mr. Keelan Whitlock from Keys Studios, Mr. Andrew John Smith from Precision Cuts Tailoring, and Director Alana Allen, who were not able to be here today, but they as well would have contributed to the success of this program.
Director Prince, could you join me at the podium, please? So we have some outstanding awards, and the first award will be presented by Director Prince. Could you read from here for me?
I'm reading this.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. As part of our summer internship program, one of the highlights has been our career booth, a space where creativity met professionalism and where each group of the interns had the opportunity to showcase their talent, innovation, and vision for the future. The career booth was not just about setting up a booth, it was about communication, teamwork, and presentation. It was about telling a story, whether the story was about a career path, a professional journey, or the skills needed to succeed in today's world. And I must say, each and every booth reflected effort, imagination, and a genuine commitment to excellence. Today, we are here to recognize a team that went above, over, and beyond, capturing not the attention of the judges, but also the admiration of my peers. This award is about celebrating the booth that stood out to its creativity, clarity, organization, and overall impact. I will ask Ms. Wilkinson to help me present the award for the winner of the career booth.
So our judges sealed the envelope. So it's a sealed envelope. We are about to reveal the results. Yes, the students took it at heart. It was a serious task. Judges seal this real tight, boy. So ladies and gentlemen, our first plate, so we'll give the top three. So in third position, we have Hexane Health. Let's hear it for a round of applause. In second place, we have Fast Five.
And in first place, we have no other than Too Creative. I would like to invite Director Mackenzie Prince to assist with giving out the prizes for the winners for the career booth. All the members of the winners, where are you? Come on. Give them a round of applause, guys. This one. Now, we have different prices for different things. This we ready yet. They're still setting up. They're still setting up for this, so we need that yet. We do that last. I know I have it here. I have this picture for you to introduce everybody. And we have different people to present it. They just no juice is the way. So as we continue, today we take a moment to recognize two individuals who have gone over and beyond the call of duty. These students have showed exceptional commitment, leadership, and a true spirit of excellence through their internship journey. Their work ethic, positive attitudes, and contributions stood out in every special way. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of the Internship Committee to present the awards for the most outstanding male and female. I will ask Ms. Indra Wallace to do the presentation for the most outstanding male, who is no other than Jaciel Toppin. I will ask Ms. Michelle Benjamin to come and give the award for the most outstanding female, who is no other than Laura Hanlon. I am now about to give this speech for a special award to present the Young Leaders Award for Cohort 2025 Student Internship Program. This remarkable individual is no other than now the award that everyone is waiting for. It is with great pride and excitement that I welcome to you this special moment in our student internship program, Cohort 2025. Over the past weeks, our interns have shown creativity, teamwork, and true spirit of fun through our TikTok challenge. This challenge was not just about trends and dances, it was about using innovative confidence and collaboration to express themselves in the new ways. Today, we come together to celebrate that creativity. Each of our interns put forward their best effort, and the results have been nothing short of inspiring. On behalf of the internship committee, I want to say how proud we are of all of you, not just for participating, but showing us your powerful imagination and team, and showing us how powerful your imagination and teamwork can be. Now it's time to reveal the winner for the TikTok challenge.
Again, we have a sealed envelope. The judge's decision is final. So unfortunately, we're having a little technical difficulties because we were trying to show the top 3 videos. So in the meantime, IT is working with us, so we will reveal the videos afterwards. But in the meantime, the results.
We will first announce third to first place, okay, guys?
So in third position, we have Team Guava. Let's hear it for them. In second place, we have Team Hexen Health. And who y'all think won? Let's hear it. Who y'all think won? Which team won? So nobody believes
So nobody don't know who won. All you believe in on yourself? Well, I will announce who won. In first place, we have Too Creative. I would like to ask Mr. Kevin Ben to present us with this award.
close off our token and award distribution.
Thank you, Janelle and Suan. As we come to the end of our program, I'd like to welcome Ms. Alison Rambaran Andrews, the head of this internship committee, the coordinator, the backbone, to give the vote of thanks.
You know better. Turn it down. Do you want me to hold it? No. Okay. So, my Master of Ceremonies has advised that I could stand on the existing protocols as established by our speakers earlier today. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How are you all doing? Right, very good. I'm bringing the curtain down, but it's not down as yet. So I was introduced, so no need to do that. I'm giving thanks, and it is my pleasure to offer sentiments of gratitude for this internship program. So where do I start? Where do I start, folks? My interns, where do we start? At the beginning. So allow me to express gratitude for the leadership, our executive leadership, our Secretary of Health, Dr. Brebner, the Board of Directors of the Tobago Regional Health Authority, and our CEO in his absence, Dr. Baker. If you did not provide us with the approvals, if we didn't get your support and your funding, yes, Director Martin, and your funding, this would have never happened. So I applaud the effort, I applaud the initiative to invest in our youth, and I say thank you. Can I have a round of applause, please? So many persons contributed to this being a success for us. So many hands went into this pot. So many hands stood. So interns, were we well fed? Yes. So allow me to extend gratitude to Mr. Matthew Alfonso and the team in the kitchen for nourishing us. We were well fed, we were well taken care of. And I thank you for your hard work in times of scarce resources, your relentlessness in providing us with what we required. We appreciate it. Mr. Anderson McPhee and his team of environmental services workers who set up for us, broke down for us, cleaned up for us, ensured our surroundings was what it needed to be. We recognize your efforts and we say thank you. To our mentors, heads of departments, managers, supervisors of the Tobago Regional Health Authority. Now, many persons don't know that if you all don't tell me that you all can accept a student, we have nowhere to put students, right? And if that happens, I will put all of them to sit next to the CEO, right by his meeting room, because I don't know where to put you all. So these mentors would have willingly accepted interns, not only to have a body in their departments, and yes, we are short-staffed in most areas, but to have somebody to teach. And from the feedback we have been given over the time, they thought and they mentored, and you all learned, and you got an insight into what really happens. I heard Chad was practicing doing some surgery in Roxborough, I'm not sure, but I heard that. No. I'm not sure, but you know, it went that far. So to our mentors, thank you for your time, your expertise, your knowledge. Being good leaders mean that we are never afraid to share what we know. So I recognize you and I thank you. So our skill set facilitators, a wide cross-section of you. We, when planning this internship program, we sought to highlight areas that we thought would tool our interns differently. Leadership. What is becoming a leader? Because we're asking you to become our future leaders. So we thought we needed to give you what would enable you to become that. How to dress for the workplace. How not to dress for the workplace. How to write a good resume. How to do a good interview. Are you all planning to get a mortgage? Right. So how do you save? How do you begin putting funds away? How do you make your budgets work for you? And the list goes on. So to those persons who answered our call, and for the most part did it on a voluntary basis, on behalf of the Tobago Regional Health Authority, I extend gratitude. So I know that I'm the only thing standing between you all and food, right? But this will be quick. You all remember when Director Martin told us to put all our doubts in that paper plane and sail it away? Do you all remember that? My plane couldn't fly, but it sailed somewhere. We are putting all our doubts in that paper plane and we are sailing it away as we move forward to become leaders in our society. Agreed? All right. To my team, and Mr. Ben, you are deputizing on behalf of the CEO, so when messengers are sent, you have to send back message, right? So you would kindly let Dr. Baker know that this is my team. I want to say thank you. I take ownership for this team. And I know it was done before, but let me do it again. Your late nights, your weekends, your overtime that will not be paid, right? All your commitment. I want to say thank you. And again, I want to recognize you by name. Janelle Kennedy from Roxborough. We have a special something coming up after. And I don't want to give it away, but that special something, every time those special students got together to work, Janelle stayed with them. Day in, day out. She transported, let me not give it away. Thank you, Janelle. Giselle Gittens-Peters. My second in charge, my henchwoman, when I couldn't do something, P, make a call for me. As we started the program, Giselle lives in Castara. At the first session, anybody going Castara? Hop on. Never a day you had to pay transport, correct? Because Giselle put you in her vehicle and took you. Thank you, Giselle. Carlita Stewart, silent but deadly. She bossed the CEO into signing all our certificates last night, even though he wasn't feeling well, right? Carlita, thank you so much. Khadijah Romeo. Khadijah Romeo works in legal, and when she was reviewing the contracts, she asked me certain questions that I had no answers for, and I told her, thank you for your input, but you'll tell me next year. So Khadijah, thank you very much. Tricelle Charles, Office of the CEO. Tricelle had to book the CEO schedule, tell me when things were happening, make sure he planned nothing for today. For that support, Tricelle, thank you. Nicole Belazier and Jamila Balbosa. So that's my HR committee, reviewing your contracts, making sure we word it properly. We say exactly where you're working, when you're working, what are your hours, so you have no issue. Giving all your sick leave form up front, so you don't have to ask when I stay home what to do. Right? Making sure your timesheets got to finance so you could get the stipend. Please, Nicole and Jamila. Simabu St. Clair. Sim is our procurement person on the team. So you see how well constituted this team is, right? I'm really good at this. I pull people I know I need work, so I don't have to do too much of thing, right? So while Sim was in Grenada on vacation, Sim was following up on purchase orders, making sure we had all that we needed to have a successful internship. Sim, yourself and your staff, thank you so much for your input. Jabari Saunders. You don't see Jabari. You call him? Yes, Ms. Ram. Jabari, could you open the portal? No? Yes, Ms. Ram. Jabari, could you close the portal? It ain't closed yet? No, and I hear people still applying. Jabari is our IT backbone. From his creative spirit to his gatekeeping that he does sometimes, to his task mastering. Jabari, thank you so much for being that silent support that we never see, but we hope to see sometime soon. Simone Reed Devines, our education manager, and the entire education team. Catherine, Anne-Marie, Adaw, everybody, from setting up tables, taking them down. Anne-Marie was here with us until almost 10 o'clock last night. I want to say that there is so much that goes into pulling off a program like this. One person cannot do it. So to that team, thank you. Ayana Phillips and her communication team. I don't think I need to expound on their contributions and what they mean to pulling off this entire 7 weeks. So can I please have appreciation for the communication team? I have 2 adopted team members, and I will recognize them by name. Ralph Crouch and Roshaki Francis from the kitchen. Thank you. All right, so I'm bringing the curtains down, right? So I rarely take any position on a pulpit, but today I'm doing differently, even if it is for just a few moments. It has been our pleasure to be with you interns. So it's the interns I'm speaking to in particular for the past 7 weeks. As you take your place in the forefront, as you become our young leaders, I have this message for you. Silence is not always golden. And I will say it again. Silence is not always golden. It can never be misquoted, but it's not always golden. So I want to refer to Reverend Dr. William Barber. Anybody knows who that is? All right, just Google him, right? And he did a sermon that spoke about truth-telling. And he made a quote, he recited or cited a quotation by the late Dr. King that Dr. King made when he was in prison. And it says that one has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws. I am not preaching civil disobedience, but I am saying to you as leaders, you have a responsibility to stand up for what is right and to also stand up for what is wrong in our society. I encourage you to make noise, but purposeful noise. Don't just be noisy for being noisy. Be noisy to create critical mass and engender change in our society. Make good noise. Speak up for those around you that are being trampled upon. Speak up when you see discrimination, when the differently abled are being marginalized. Speak up. When your sisters have to do the same work for less pay, speak up, because it speaks to equity. Speak up when we as a society are not being inclusive, when we don't offer the same opportunity because you look different. You have different hair. You have different cultural beliefs. We are not going to move forward to achieving our sustainable goals if all of us don't move forward. We have to be inclusive. Be the voice of those who are voiceless. And there are many of those in our society. This is the test of leadership. Do the right thing, even if it is the unpopular thing. As you go out into this world, I want to leave with you something. As Reverend Barber says, silence is not always an option. I want to, as I'm closing the curtains, for myself, on a very personal note, I want to thank the leadership of the Tobago Regional Health Authority, the board of directors, the CEO, and the Secretary for Health for having the faith and confidence in me over the last couple of years to provide that leadership for this internship program. I have a strange sense that I have found a calling late in life, but I really enjoy doing this, and I'm sure you as interns would have experienced that comfort and that joy from everyone on this internship program. On behalf of the Tobago Regional Health Authority, I wish you all that is good in this world. Sail your fears and your doubts in that paper plane. Sail it away and take charge of yourself, your future, your destiny, and in doing so, lead us, who very shortly would be stepping away from those positions. I look forward to our paths crossing again, wherever they may be. And as we do that, child by child, family by family, village by village, we will make this island the greatest one on the planet. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so food is outside. And if you all don't know, we have a doubles man on site. However, we have a surprise for you, our guests. When this internship program started, I met a young man called Jasiel Toppin. We were just getting to know each other right there by a back table. He had to run off and do something for school, and he came back, but we kept some lunch for him and so. So so what are you studying? What are you doing? Miss, I'm studying music. I said, really? Why are you studying music, USC? I said, okay. I said, so what do you want to do? I want to teach music. I want to come back to Tobago and give back. Listen to the words. I want to come and give back. Miss, I want to teach. So I said to him, but you didn't see the ad just the other day for teachers all across Tobago? Did you? Conversation started. The next week, I asked him, I said, so what do you play? He said to me very proudly, I play 16 instruments. Wow. And he started, so I'm not musically inclined, so I'm not going to repeat. And then by the end of that day, I said to him, let me do something for the closing ceremony, Where you want, miss? This is how the conversation went. And I pitched an idea to him. He didn't even know how to start. But you know what his response was? No problem, miss, we're doing it. Next Friday, it have other people, too, miss, it have other people. I said, get a team together, all right. And that is how it started. Ladies and gentlemen, music is a universal language. It is a language that speaks to us when words can't. It is a language that echoes all of our trials and all of our triumph as we move along. We have a surprise, a musical one, and I want to invite Jasiel Toppin, conductor Chad Marcel, to entertain us. This is their way of saying thank you to us. Oh, and by the way, Jasiel is such a character that he has enlisted 2 of his friends to be part of this. They're not part of this internship. As they get set up, I want everyone to understand that this doesn't come at a cost. I have paid nothing for this. They have come. All we provide is a little food and a little bottle of water and some juice. The persons who are not in our internship program have come. They have asked me for nothing. This is our interns leading and giving back. Go ahead, Chad.
with it. That's what we call it. He's kind of shy, see?
So I pitched a challenge to him. And I said, JT, when you are finished with the music, say something on behalf of your cohort. Speak to us. And I heard, they don't know us yet, Chad saying to him, don't worry, boy, I'm going to help you write your speech. And that is why he got the Young Leaders Award. As a leader, there are many times when you have to be comfortable to plant trees that will never give you shade. You have to be able to lead from the back. Tool your team with what they need to succeed. So thank you, Chad, for telling JT, don't worry, boy, I'm going to help you. And I heard you. So folks, as we get ready to actually bring these curtains down, I don't even know what JT is going to say to all you because I haven't seen it. But please, let us welcome JT.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed? Yes. Miss, what day we started to work? Was what day?
4th of July.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone again. I am Jasiel Toppin, also known as JT. I am truly delighted to be here as we mark the end of this short and meaningful journey. I extend a warm and welcome, well, not welcome, but yes, greetings to everyone present. And I speak on behalf of all the interns, right, how grateful we are to have this splendiferous opportunity. This opportunity and experience provided us with valuable hands-on learning, giving us the opportunity to apply our knowledge into real-world situations. Along the way, I knew that Miss Janelle was stressed out. JT, you're stressing me out. JT, you're calling me. And I did that on purpose. We were encouraged a lot. We had a lot of tasks to do, not overwhelmed, because Miss P was always there, and Miss Janelle. The internship was more than just a job. It was a chance to build our professional networks and explore our paths career-wise. All right, personally speaking, my career path is music. I think that was obvious. And right, my career path is music. Right, I was given the opportunity to present you guys alongside the team. Right, co-director Chado, Samaya, Theodora, Zadi, Solomon on drums, by the way, not an intern, and Shannon, not an intern as well. We worked extremely hard. We asked Miss Ram for the opportunity to function. Right, we get the chance. Miss Janelle also organized transportation to bring the equipment. It was a lot of load to carry, especially I live in Roxborough, so that I quite from Roxborough to Tong, bring it back up from Tong to Roxborough, then go back down the next day. It was tremendously exhausting at some points. Not complaining, but it was a lot of work. I would like to thank these guys. We get the work, and I didn't work with any lunch. Miss Janelle provided lunch to me. I would like to say thanks. By the way, if nobody's saying it, I say it. The food was good, and we eat with belly full. I say it. You know. Right, I really like to thank everybody, Mr. Makisi, for boosting the confidence in young people that are coming up. And one thing that nobody really mentioned, that I got hard to say, kinda, I got hard to say, right? I don't know if anybody pay attention, but it had a lot of young males in the program. Right, now, at first, I was like, okay, but then I realized, you know, it have a lot of young men that really want to do something with their lives. And I must ask the young men to stand if that's okay, Tola. Okay, stand up. Where Chid? Somebody call Chid inside for me, please. I can't leave him out. Right, I would like to tell you guys thanks for coming to the program on behalf of Miss Ram, by the way. And working with you guys is an extreme pleasure, even though we only meeting on Fridays. But walking around and talking to you guys and mingling you guys makes me feel a little more intelligent, knowing that it have men around me my age could do what I do or even better, and I feel more motivated to do what I have to do. And in today's society, there are less and less men doing what they're supposed to do. And I'm happy that you guys could do it too as well and stick up as leaders, right? I would like to tell you thanks for even making it this far into the program, because not a lot of men have gifts and talents that you guys have. And I must say, I see that within you guys, and I must commend you on it. You could have your seat. Right, I want to shout out a couple of my dogs. Permit me to use my local language. Right, where Ronel is? Ronel. Right, make some noise to Ronel. Right, I knew Ronel from a long time ago when we used to catch bus and go down to school. But that besides the point, Ronel is a very hard-working man, and I must commend him on how extremely hard he works. And I love and I care about you, bro. Right? It warms my heart to see when young men work hard and have a purpose for their lives. And I must say, I must commend Mr. Ronel Batiste for that. Right? Another mention is Kyle. Kyle is very, his work ethic is beyond. Shout out to Kyle. And somebody else I'm missing. Chidinma, right? Chid is, I don't know if all you noticed, but Chid don't really talk to people that much. And he has made a lot of progress in terms of interacting with people and getting to express himself a lot more. Right? I'm not leaving out the ladies, but just making special mention to the men. Right? I don't know if Regional is here. Regional, is she here? Right, Regional, this is Regional. Regional doesn't speak to people as much. I remember in the program, Mr. Makasi had her on her toes, but I working with her and stuff like that, harassing she during the work and stuff like that, making she get in she comfort zone to be able to interact with people has, helped her a lot. And I wanted to be a person who really, going and interacting with people, because this is not the first internship program I've been to. It is by far the best, I think, right? And this batch of people that you guys get, I think is the best full farmers. Yeah, I been real, right? You gonna stay so, right? Yeah. Right, I think we is the best, and everybody cool, the vibes was nice. I never really heard anybody bad talking one another behind their breath. And I think that everybody was in unison, despite the little laps, but everything was above and beyond, miss. Right, miss, I want to tell you thanks again, Miss Ram. I'll make some noise to Miss Ram. You're very hardworking, right? Miss Ram, I call Miss Ram a day, and I said, Miss Ram, Miss, you forget me? No, Jetty. It's what you wanted, Jetty. I said, Miss Ram, we were supposed to organize. Okay. Call Janelle. Here's what you're going to do. Call Janelle, and she will organize you. Okay, Jetty? Yes, Miss. Miss Ram is very hardworking, and I think that this program wouldn't be without Miss Ram. I think so. I think it wouldn't be as good without Miss Ram. And I just want to pay special mention to Miss Ram for she hard work. Right. I want to especially thank Chad as well. Chad is a very good leader. Every day, almost every day, I will come down and harass Chad as well. Chad, you're good, just to make sure, because sometimes dealing with the medical ward and stuff like that, it just take a mental toll on people. And I don't know if everybody was noticing, but I was trying to be the person who cheers up a lot of people and bring the vibes and the energy, because a lot of people who come here go through a lot of stress and trauma at home. And Miss said that before, that work could also be a place of relief. And I didn't want it to be the person you come, you come walk for by and walk down. I didn't want it. I wanted the place to be a vibes and our energy. That is why we brought the band. Well, you're liking the music, right? Yeah. Well, that is why I said. You know, and I used to check on Chad to make sure Chad was good and be a good friend to Chad and make sure everything was good. The band songing good, right? The band really song good, right? That's what I'm saying. You know, we put in a lot of hard work, and I want to tell everybody thanks for coming out. And thanks, Ms. Ram and the team, for allowing this program to go as it is, right? As I come to a close back on my paper now, right? So we leave this program with valuable skills, stronger confidence, and a clearer vision for the future. Right? On behalf of the interns, I express our sincerest gratitude to the managers, supervisors, and everyone who contributed to our development. Thank you for investing in us, for believing in us, and for walking alongside us on this journey. May God continue to bless you all. Thank you.
Invite everyone to refresh.
Right. So